Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today I'm going to be talking about VISL, the VISLINK. Make sure to drop a like to this video to help this channel grow, subscribe, and leave notifications on. And let's jump right into this one. So VISLINK, this company here has live production products, military governments applications, and satellite applications. I'll go in depth with each of them. Now, I didn't find a certain presentation to go forward with, but generally here it looks like they have a bit of a small diagram or graphics to basically explain what it's like to work for VISLINK technologies, hands-on, reception reliability, efficient use of available bandwidth, and we won't overcomplicate things. So I'm just giving quickly the company values. Now they do have blogs and articles, but that hasn't been updated in forever, so we're going to skip through that. They also did have events. They were very active in 2019 and in 2020 all the way up to until March. Now, moving on, of course, COVID has dropped that activity, but that's fine for us. So here's the investor relations portion of the website. In terms of the last 10Q, the last one recorded was the second quarter of 2019. So that has been a little bit delayed, but there has been other information I'll show you later on, the most up-to-date financials, but that's what's on the website there for them under SEC filing and XBLR content. Analysts and analyst reports, they aren't providing any at the current time. So that is something that is a little bit off, but a lot of companies don't have them even on their website, so I'll cut them some slack there. Some of the latest news, including their $50 million registered direct offering priced at the market under NASDAQ rules. That actually closed down and generated them $50 million. We'll see in a minute how it impacts their current financials. The next thing, VISLINK VISLINK's deal with Ashrak News in key Arab capital expands footprint in the Middle East. The global technology leader in collection, delivery, and management of high-quality live video and associated data today announced its latest contract in the Middle East with Ashrak News, a pan-Arab 24/7 television network and dedicated digital platform that provides Arabic language variety of news and information. VISLINK supply mix 6 manual Mantis MSAT satellite antennas to Ashrak News in order to connect its regional news center together to feed economic market in Riyadh, Cairo, Abu Dhabi, and key Arab capitals with low latencies financial news. Next, VISLINK Technology joins Grass Valley Technology Alliance. And the note here, as the global pandemic continues to isolate viewers, fans, and spectators, joining the VTA allows VISLINK to plug into a complete ecosystem of flag-minded certificate partners dedicated to bringing viewers closer to our attraction through rich, compelling content, through immersive production, and proliferation of remote broadcasting. While we already offer ICAM HG internal wireless camera transmitters in partnership with GVTA, the final step of certification process extends our partnership network and increases our potential customer base and the products we can offer them. Some key features include HEVC or 4K UHD very low latencies encoder, HDR ready, interchangeable RF modules, focal point compatible interchange camera control, remote control over Wi-Fi via web interface, external audio input, viewfinder output, optical built-in video receiver with viewfinder switching, optional wireless microphone input, WCCOM. Next thing here. This is the GV Tech Alliance. Some other names here are Bridge Technologies, Calric, Cartony, Siren, Hago. A lot of them I don't know because I'm not familiar with that field, but that is the current link. VISLINK has been added as well. In terms of products, you can go ahead and check their products, whether cameras, infrastructures, IPs, replay servers, media assessment, production switchers, etc. Next, VISLINK begins shipping latest satellite communication equipment, DVE6100 encoder. It's an affordable solution that boosts satellites' bandwidth efficiency with latest HEVC video compression and DVB-S2 satellite modulation technology. So it's just, in addition, it's lower cost by being more efficient in the use of valuable bandwidth. DVE 6100 expands broadcasters access to more payload data rates without transmission cost increase. As a result, the extra space allows broadcasters to satisfy the demand for more content. They have the ability to encode all resolutions from SD to the highest quality to 4K, including high dynamic range. There is some additional key features of the DVE 6100. Next, VISLINK launches IP Link 3.0. All that, by the way, has been in 2021, just in the first 2 months. So for this one here, the ATSC 3.0 Advanced Visual Standards allows audience to enjoy media-rich TV broadcast system with game-changing video and audio quality improvements, as well as a pathway for exciting features like interactivity and participation, which gives children the ability to enjoy interactive games and adventure along with their favorite shows. VISLINK has enabled broadcasters to transition to the new ATSC 3.0 standard with our new IP Link 3F transmission system. The IP Link 3.0 allows broadcasters to easily upgrade to ATSC and carry the higher quality IP video data from the studio transmit side over RF links. So we have here some of the investor relations. We got the live products here. Sorry, the live production. Now, the big thing about this one here for the live production, the interesting thing for me at least, is that this one here, as we go forward post-COVID, we might actually get a bit more customers there. So that's something there. They have products with live production or help with live production. They also have military government applications for secure and high quality real-time video data that delivers actionable intelligence in the most challenging and hostile environments. The live production enables mobility required to capture truly immersive images from any location through the use of ideal edge digital microwave and video technology with high-quality video solutions offering lowest latencies. VISLINK provides a solution that delivers impact imagery that inspires and involves TV audience of major events worldwide. Next, satellites. VISLINK's awards-winning satellite solutions are supported by more than 30 years technical expertise. They ensure robust, secure communications whilst delivering low transmission costs for any organizations that needs high-quality, reliable satellite transmission. Now, we get a little bit of an overview on what they are. It's been already a lengthy video, so we need to go quickly towards institutional buyers and then their finances. Institutional buyers here, we get to see from the latest 13G, Empire Asset Management added around 6.6% yesterday. That was on the 10th of February. Institutional buyers, including BlackRock, have shares in this one here and look like to be a little bit more bullish than bearish on this one, especially lately. Insiders, we don't see much action for insiders here. Things look to be a little bit quiet, especially since the second half of 2020 until date. Now, market cap. This one here, in terms of a market cap, it has $193 million in terms of the market cap. Statistics. Price over book is 5.33 and price over sales 788. Now, with all the penny stocks I've seen, this is not bad for price over sales or price over book. I've seen ones that go 50, 60, 70, even price over sales of 5,000, 6,000. So, but this one is a little bit still overpriced than the SP 500 of 2 to 3. Now, again, I do expect there will be a bit of changes here and there, and the price over book, I'll refer to it in a bit. So next, we need to look a little bit into their balance sheets. Especially, I'm interested in the last few quarters. Here we go. We have the quarter's result of 2020. As I said, the other one on the website wasn't updated. Their total current cash is $3 million. That's based on September. Add $50 million from just the recent offering alone. My bad here. I just misclicked something. But add $3 million to that $50 million, and right off the bat, we are there at $53 million. From $53 million, we're able to fully pay their entire debt of $9.7 million. I mean, $50 million alone will be able to pay that. So you can say that they are easily debt-free. They don't have to worry about any debt. Now, in terms of total revenues, it looks like it's still stable somewhere around 4 to 6 million. Their total net income seems to be around 2 to 4 million every quarter. So they have enough cash to set them afloat. Yearly revenues have been a bit stable around, I would say, an average of 30 to 40 million. Net income, around 14 million on average, negative. So that $50 million offering really puts them set for a few years to go. Now, before moving on towards technical analysis, please make sure to subscribe and leave notifications on. It helps my channel a lot, and I count every subscriber. Make sure as well to like. It helps my chances of becoming a big YouTube channel and giving back to the community a lot better. So, on a 1 week perspective, what we get to see here, and by the way, a lot of the indicators aren't working, is that the price is above 10 SMA. Momentum looks strong, but I want to show you a bit about their split history. Last split was on August. It was 1 to 6. Before that, that's August 2020, by the way. Before that, 13 May 2019. Before that, 2 in December. Now, on a 1 day perspective, what we get to see here is that the MACD is a little bit retracting, momentum is a little bit retracting, and William %R shows to be out of the overbought section. Now, that's don't freak out yet, because there is an uptrend here, even though the ADX is showing perhaps a pullback is coming. The 10 SMA is above the 30 EMA, and the price point is above the 50 SMA. And you get to see every now and then it sees that pullback. This here is the trading action zone between the 10 SMA and the 30 EMA. You can expect bullish reversals to occur here, as we've seen it happen twice. Currently, the trading action zone is between 349 and 280. Now, significant resistances, we'll get to that in a second, but before doing that, we're going to do 2 hour perspective. But we get to see that there is significant resistances that this one does lie on. Now, on a 2 hour perspective, things are looking a little bit bearish, saying there is a bit of a pullback. That 10 SMA and the 30 EMA line are getting really close to one another. I don't like that, but it is still barely climbing into the trading action zone. Technically, the trading action zone ends at 428 and starts at 446, so it's a little bit below there. But currently, you might have the short seller basically prevention, or the SSR, and that might kick in for preventing short sellers a little, but I don't think this is short selling. I think it's just people securing their profits. 50 SMA is around 389. So far, it's looking bullish. On a 2 hour perspective, it's looking like it is due for a pullback. Now, on the moving average band, we get to see this average band has been increasing. Now, it looks like every now and then it touches the top, where the top here is 330. So that's just something to consider. Stochastic fast and stochastic slow are both showing that there is stabilization, but there is probably a bit of a pullback coming. Fibonacci retracement shows this one a significant resistance at 435 and 511. Significant support 376, 334, 292, 241, and 157. Now, on a price line action, we get to see here that a significant support lies at 421, below there 380, below there 357, 312, I would say, 289, 278, 257, 242, 219, and then 196. Significant resistance 246, sorry, 468 and 489. Now comes to the next thing here, is what do I think about it? But before doing so, let's try to look a little bit at the current channel that it still occupies. I'd say this is probably a bit of a good channel that if I was to just draw one. Currently, it's a little bit above there, and from there we need to a little bit take a perspective onto what's happening here. So if I was to go through the trend line here, this already broke. This one here was almost an ascending triangle, and that kind of broke it down. So to look into, we don't have really a trend line from the bottom. And from the top, it looks like it's a little bit decreasing, perhaps a bull flag. But generally, this is the channel that it's trading in. It's an uptrend, so investing looks a little bit better than trading at the current time being. In the short term, we might actually get a pullback back into the channel, and then it continues, grows in for the next few months. At least that's what the current picture that it's showing is looking like. Now, what do you think about the sticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.